Hello students, today we'll continue with the exercise of parallel lines. I hope you have written all the definitions and all the points which I had told in your copies, right? So let us today start with this parallel lines, right? Part 2. Before moving on to the exercise, there are few notes which you need to know so that you can solve the questions further, right? Let us go through that notes first. So here the perpendicular drawn on different points on the same line are parallel to each other. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular means when you are making an angle 90 degree, when the lines are making angle 90 degree, they are called perpendicular, right? The perpendicular drawn on different points on the same line. See, this is a parallel line. Suppose I am drawing a perpendicular from here, right? And from here the lines are perpendicular 90 degree. Since they both are perpendicular on the same line, the two perpendicular lines means this line and this line will be parallel, they will never intersect. Okay, next is when a transversal line intersects three parallel lines to produce equal intercepts, then other intersecting lines will also produce equal intercepts. Now for this you need to know the term intercept, that what does intercepts means. So let us first see that what does the term intercept means. Okay, so let us see what does intercept means. See, intercept, when two straight lines are intersected by a inclined or declined line, right? Inclined means upwards, declined means downwards. Whenever two straight lines are intersected by any lines, the part between the two straight line is known as intercept, right? The part between the intersecting lines or the two straight lines is known as the intercept or intersecting segment. See, coming to this, line L and line M are intertransversals and these two intersecting lines are called transversals, right? So see, this is a line N, line L and line M are intersecting it, that is they are transversal. What does transversal means? Any straight line intersecting a parallel line or intersecting any two parallel lines is called transversal, right? So L and M are transversals, they are intersecting the line, and the part between the intersecting line means these two parts AB, this part is called the intercept, right? Similarly here this part is called the intercept. So intercept is clear. Again coming to the points, when a transversal line intersects three parallel lines to produce equal intercepts, then other intersecting lines will also produce equal intercepts. We can see through this example. See, if I am saying if this is equal, this intercept is equal between the lines, between the two parallel lines, the distance between the two parallel lines. So similarly the intercepts made by transversal E will also be equal. Suppose in a question if it is given the ratio between the intercepts of the lines D, of the transversal D, so what will it be? The ratio of intercept of E will also be same. अगर क्वेश्चन में दिया है कि दिस रेशियो इज 2:3, तो देयर रेशियो, द इंटरसेप्ट रेशियो फॉर लाइन E for transversal E will also be 2:3. The ratio of intercepts on parallel lines by two intersecting lines are equal. This also we have seen it now. The line parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides. Again these 2 points will be covering in the next exercise, right? These 2 points is not necessary now, so I'll be covering these 2 points in the next video. So now moving on to the questions. This is intercept. Exercise 3.1, first question. See now, draw a line segment of 6 cm taking a point P. Draw a line parallel to it at a distance of 2.5 cm. Can you say that these type of questions you have done, right? In practice 1 and practice 2, practice 1, 2 questions you have done, first question and second question. This was of the same time. You were drawing a line then you were perpendicular, drawing a perpendicular bisector of it. So this first question is same as the practice question, practice exercise questions 1 and 2. Steps also I have sent through PDF. So this first question you are going to solve it by your own. Only difference will be there the measurement of line was not given, so we were taking the measurement accordingly, according to our convenience. In this the measurement is given 6 centimeter. So first step you'll draw the line as 6 centimeter. Okay. Second question, in the given figure L and M are parallel. L is parallel to M. T, this sign is for perpendicular, this sign is for parallel, this sign is for perpendicular, 90 degree. T and M are perpendicular. See, T is perpendicular to M, T is perpendicular to N. You need to find is M parallel to N. See, this are these two lines parallel? First you need to find. So since L is parallel to M, right, and T is perpendicular to M and T is perpendicular to L also. So first we'll write given, what all things are given, we'll write the three things. Now is M parallel to N? See, since T is perpendicular to both the lines M and N, right, since it is perpendicular means the two lines M and N also will be parallel. Why? See, so since T is the line perpendicular to M and perpendicular to N also, so that means these two lines are parallel. क्योंकि T दोनों लाइन में perpendicular है, दोनों लाइन में 90 डिग्री एंगल फॉर्म कर रहा है, मीन्स द टू लाइन्स आर पैरेलल, तभी वो एंगल सेम होंगे, अदरवाइज द डिफरेंस वेरी, सो द एंगल विल ऑल्सो वेरी. So how you are going to write this through the points? You write because the lines perpendicular to the same given lines are parallel to each other. Okay, now secondly you need to find is L parallel to N. Now this L parallel to N, see now L is parallel to M, it is given in the question, and M is parallel to N we had find in first part, right? M is parallel to N given and L is parallel to M given, and through this we can say M and N are parallel. Therefore L and N will also be parallel, because when the two lines are parallel to the same given line, they are also parallel to each other. Same case was for perpendicular, because the two lines perpendicular to the same given lines are parallel to each other, and similarly if the two lines are parallel to the same given line, they will also be parallel to each other. So now the third part what you have to find is T perpendicular to L. Is T perpendicular to L? Again, see, when you are solving these geometry questions, now you just need to solve through the notes only. You are going to solve. There is no algebraic solution for this. See, now T is perpendicular to L, you need to find. Since T is perpendicular to N and T is perpendicular to N, these two things are given in the question, and the three lines are parallel, means they are also parallel, right? So since the line is perpendicular to two lines and all the three lines are parallel, therefore T will be perpendicular to L also, right? Because if line perpendicular to two of the parallel lines will be also perpendicular to the third parallel line, and three lines are parallel we have seen, right? So this finishes the first question. Sorry, second question. First question is homework, you are going to solve. It was same as practice 1. Now third question, in the given figure A parallel to B parallel to C, right, and L, M, N are two transversals. See, these A, B, C is a three parallel lines, L and M are transversals. PQ equals to QR. Is ON equals to NS? In the intercept concept, just now we have seen that if the ratio of intercept, if the three parallel lines, if the ratio of intercept between one transversal will be same to the ratio of intercept on the other transversal as well, right? So how you are going to write this? Since first you are going to write the given three parallel lines, A parallel to B parallel to C, and L and M are transversals. Now PQ equals to QR is also given, means the ratio of intercept is equal. Now you have to find that the ratio of intercept through other transversal line, that is ON. See this, ON is equal to NS or not, right? So the three lines A and BC are parallel and LM and are transversal. This is given, and now we know that if a transversal line make equal, this is the note, right? First of all, you need to learn all the notes what I have given so that you can apply in whichever question is needed. 9 to mostly 6 to 7 notes are there. Through that 6 to 7 notes you can solve the whole parallel lines chapter. Just you need to know which note has to be applied where, right? Here suppose we have applied transversal because we were dealing with transversal and parallel lines. So if a transversal line makes equal intercept on the three parallel lines, then the other transversal will also make equal intercepts. So through this ON will also be equal to NS. ON equals to NS. This was to find out. Moving on to the fourth question. So the fourth question now. In the given figure, AB parallel to DC, EF parallel to AB, and E is the midpoint for line segments AD. First part what you need to find is, are the three lines parallel, means is AB, EF and DC parallel, and if they are parallel, why? So let us see. First of all, we write given, all the given things we'll write. Now since two lines parallel to the same given lines are parallel to each other, since the two lines are parallel, AB and DC is parallel, right? See, AB is parallel to CD and EF is parallel to AB, means these two lines are parallel with AB individually, which means the three lines will be parallel together. Why? Because the two lines parallel to the same given lines are also parallel to each other, right? दो लाइन्स अगर वो दोनों आपस में पैरेलल हैं तो वो जिस लाइन से पैरेलल है वो लाइन से भी पैरेलल होंगे, तीनों लाइन्स आपस में पैरेलल होंगी. Second part what you need to find is, second part is BF equals to FC, means is F, E is the midpoint we know, so is F the midpoint we need to find. So is F the midpoint, what can we say? Let us see. Since three lines are parallel and E is the midpoint, therefore the F will also be the midpoint. Why? When three parallel lines make equal intercepts on one transversal, they will also make equal intercepts on another transversal. How can we say that here we have transversal? See, AB, CD and EF are three parallel lines. This line is the transversal, right? And also, so this BC is also a transversal, right? Since these three parallel lines are intersected by this line. So since AD and ED is equal, why? Because it is given that E is midpoint of a line AD. Similarly, F will also be the midpoint of BC, that is FB and CB, or FB and this CF will be equal. Why? Because the intercepts, the three parallel lines make equal intercepts in the transversals, right? So this is how you are going to just simple solution. You need to write the notes. When three parallel lines make equal intercepts on one transversal, they will also make equal intercepts on another transversal. So, and BF equals to FC. Moving on to the fifth question. In the given figure, L parallel to M parallel to N, will the ratio of intercepts be equal? See, L, M and N are parallel. The three lines are parallel to each other, and intercepts AB, BC, DE and EF, will they be equal? This is the direct note we have just now studied, right? That three parallel, if the parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the ratio of intercepts will be equal. So the ratio of intercepts of parallel lines by two intersecting lines are equal. You write this note and you can directly equate the transversals. AB upon BC equals to DE upon EF. AB upon BC equals to DE upon EF. Okay. Now last question, moving on to the last question, sixth. If line segments DA, CB and OM, see DA, CB and OM are perpendicular to the line AB, and O is intersecting points for the line segments AC and DB. AC and DB are intersecting at O. The value of OA and OC is given. What you need to find? You need to find, and see, OA and OC are intercepts. These three are parallel lines. This is the transversal, we can say. This will be the intercept. Similarly, this is also the transversal. This will be the intercept. See what you are going to write. First, you will write the given part. Right, that OA, CB and OM are perpendicular to line AB, and OA intersecting at O. OA and OC value is given. You need to find AM upon BM. Okay. EM upon BM. So what you are going to write? Lines that are perpendicular to a given line are parallel to each other, right? Since these lines are perpendicular, AD, OM and CB are perpendicular to the same given line, therefore these three lines will be parallel, we can say. Now since these three lines are parallel, this is the transversal, and AB is also the transversal, so we are going to directly equate the transversals, right? See, here you are going to write lines that are perpendicular to a given line are parallel to each other. Just now we have seen. So now AM and OM and BC are parallel. Now since they are parallel, their intercepts will be equal. AM upon BM equals to OA upon OC, right? 2.4 upon 3.6, this value is given. We'll just equate it. 12 2s are 12 3s are, right? We'll remove the point and the number is 24 and 36. We can cancel it by 12. So the ratio of intercepts of line AB, that is AM and MB or BM, equals to 2/3. In the next part, you need to find the other ratio DO. How are you going to find? Directly you are going to equate the intercepts. See how the question is, you need to find the DO, right? DO. So you can equate these two intercepts, these four intercepts, and since these two value you know, you can easily find the value of DO. So this is what we have done. Either we can equate it through AB or we can equate it through AC. Both the values are same. We just now have found the values. Both the values we know. So now cross multiplication. So DO value is, this 3 and 3 is getting cancelled. DO value is 2 centimeter. Alright. So this finishes our exercise 3.1. Note down all the exercise questions in your copies. Write down the steps of construction for 3.1, exercise 3.1, question number 1, which is same as the practice exercise questions, 2 questions which I have solved. Okay.